Hello my dear student, welcome back to the class. You know that in our previous class we have completed number 2 of exercise 1.4, right? So in today's class or in today's video we are going to continue chapter 1 integer, that is exercise 1.4. Alright, so we will start with number 3 of exercise 1.4, that is fill in the blanks. So here are the questions which is in your book. Alright, so in today's video, in today's class, we are going to continue this. We are going to solve this problem. Alright, so student, let us proceed. This is the first question from number 3, exercise 1. So in previous class, what we have done is, whenever there is a blank, right, we have let that blank be an integer, isn't it? So we are going to follow that process only. Let the missing integer be x. We are letting this blank be, or missing integer, the number whatever missing is x. Alright, so is equal to 369 divided by, in place of blank we are going to put x is equal to 369. Alright, so here is a trick. You have to follow the trick. Yesterday I guess I have explained you regarding this. Still I am explaining you. Whenever you are converting divide into multiplication, alright, this x will be converted into 1 by x. Why? Because whenever there is a number, say suppose you have 2, it means 2 by 1, right? Whenever you have a number 3, it means it is 3 by 1. Alright, so whenever you are converting divide to multiplication, that will get interchanged. That is, 1 will come as a numerator and 2 will become as a denominator if it is a 2. If suppose say you have 3, if you are converting divide to multiplication, then it is 3 by 1. So whenever you are converting divide to multiplication, this will be converted into 1 by 3. So similarly it is x by 1. So whenever you are converting divide to multiplication, you are interchanging, no? So whenever you are doing so, it will be like this. 1 will become as a numerator, x will become denominator. Till now it was x was numerator and 1 was denominator, but whenever you are converting this into multiplication sign, 1 by x it will become, okay, is equal to 369. Alright, so this is the simplest step which you have to use to solve this type of a problem. Okay, remember, only when there is a division sign, I am writing here, whenever you are converting division into multiplication, that will become numerator by denominator will be changed into denominator by numerator. This will be interchanged. Alright, in further question, the next question, I'm going to use this technique. I'm not going to say this again and again. Okay, you just have to remember once. Okay, and now 369 ones is 369 divided by x, because you can consider it as 1, no, like 3 by 3. If you have only 3, we can consider 3 by 1. If you want to write this in a fraction, you can write this like, similarly if you have say 2, you can write 2 by 1 in a fraction if you want to write. Similarly 369 can be written as 369 by 1. So 369 ones is 369 and 1 into x. Multiplication sign is there. I have converted this divide into multiplication, so this multiplication is for both the one, for this also and for this also. Alright, so is equal to 369. So now another technique is cross change, interchange this number. Alright, so 369 divided by 369 is equal to x, that is interchange. Just see, 369 I am keeping this here and x I am keeping here. Okay, this is possible when it is equal to sign here, then you can do that. If suppose you have say 2 by 3 plus 1 by 1, then you can't do 2 by 1 plus 3. It is wrong. Only when there is equal to sign, then you can change. 2 by 1 is equal to 3. You can write like this. Alright. So what we can do? Now 369, 1 is 369. So we can write x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1, isn't it? So our question was 369 divided by, fill in the blank, is equal to 369. What is the answer? 1 is the answer. Alright. So using this method, using this concept, using the concept of conversion of division into multiplication, okay, and conversion and the interchanging of numerator into denominator, denominator into numerator, and here interchanging, x can be changed, I can bring up outside of equal to sign, and 369 I can bring down as a denominator there. Alright, we can do this, and using the concept of this we are going to solve further sums. Okay, let us solve number B. Alright, so minus 75, okay, sorry, I forgot to do this, that let the missing integer be x. The missing integer here is this, so we are letting this integer be x. Alright, so minus 75 divided by x is equal to 1, we can write like this. So in previous question what I have told, that whenever you are changing this sign into multiply, divide sign into multiply, not other sign, divide sign specifically, divide sign into multiply, this x will be converted into 1 by x is equal to 1, we can write. Similarly, minus 75 into 1 is minus 75 divided by x is equal to 1, isn't it? Minus 75 into 1 is minus 75, and over here you can say this is 1 divided by 1, so 1 into x is x. So cross change it, minus 75 by 1 is equal to x. Exchanging, I will exchange 1 with x. Alright, so simply the value of x is minus 75, because minus 75 divided by 1 is minus 75, isn't it? So our x value is minus 75. So we can write here minus 75 divided by minus 75 is equal to minus, okay, sorry, this is minus 1. Oh, I forgot this. If this is minus 1, then over here it will come minus 1. If this is the question, minus 1 is the question, right? There was no, I thought there was no minus sign. Sorry for that. If there is minus sign, then minus will get deducted. In previous class we have done this. Then there will be no minus 75. There will be only 75. Alright. So the answer is, your x value, or the fill in the blanks is, will be filled by 75. I hope you are clear, right? There will be no minus if you have minus 1 in the question. If there would be no negative sign, then your answer would be in negative sign. Alright, I hope this number B is also clear. Let us proceed to number C question. Okay, proceeding to number C question, let us solve. Let the missing integer be x. So this is our number C question. Let the missing integer be x. So what we can do, minus 206 divided by x is equal to 1, we can write. In place of this blank, we can write x. We are replacing this, alright. So minus 206, I'm following the same process, into 1 by x is equal to 1 is equal to minus 206 into 1 is 206 divided by x is equal to 1, isn't it? So when you replace this, 206 by 1 is equal to x, isn't it? So answer is x is equal to minus 206. So we can fill in the blank like this, minus 206 divided by minus 206 is equal to 1. Alright, we have done in such a way, right? Only this one step you have to follow is convert this into multiplication sign and break this rule. Make this as 1 by x, or a fraction. It was not in fraction before. Now we can make this in fraction by converting this divide into multiplication. Okay, I am writing a rule here. Divide, when you convert or interchange into multiply, the number will be a fraction, numerator by denominator. Alright. Okay student, this is our next question here. Number D, minus 87 divided by blank is equal to 87. Alright. So let the missing integer be x. So we can write minus 87 divided by x is equal to 87. Minus 87 into 1 by x is equal to 87. So minus 87 into 1 is minus 87 divided by x is equal to 87. Minus 87 divided by 87 is equal to x. Interchanging. So 87 ones are 87. But minus 1 is equal to x. Alright. Because there is minus now. So the value of x is minus 87 divided by minus 1 is equal to 87, isn't it? So minus minus gets cancelled, so answer is 87 plus positive of integer. Alright, sorry for this. Sorry for the disturbance. Minus 87 divided by minus 1 is equal to 87. I hope you are clear. Just to interchange, do the interchanging and solve the problem. Okay. Okay, this is our next question, number E. Similarly, we will solve let the missing integer be x. Alright, so x divided by 1 is equal to minus 87. So x into 1 by 1, isn't it? Because whatever you do, this is the process, is equal to minus 87 is equal to x is equal to minus 87, because x 1 is x divided by 1 is 1, so I'm not going to write 1 again here. So directly you are going to get the value, that is x equals to minus 87. So minus 87 divided by 1 is equal to minus 87. This is our answer. I hope you are clear. Okay, let's proceed to the next question, that is number F. So this is our question. Let the missing integer be x. Okay, so put x over here, divided by 48, sign is equal to minus 1. X, convert this sign and write, because 48 by 1 it is, no? So whenever we are converting this into multiplication, this 1 will go up and this 48 will come down and it will become like this, is equal to minus 1. So x1 is x by 48 is equal to minus 1. Alright, so now this is called cross multiplication system also. You'll learn in higher class what is cross multiplication. For now you just remember interchanging. Whenever you're interchanging x1, whenever you're interchanging, it will become x into 1 is equal to 48 into minus 1. Alright, so x1 is x is equal to 48 into minus 1 is minus 48. Okay, or simply you can write x1 is x divided by 48 is equal to minus 1. So multiply this, 48 into minus 1 is minus 48. So our answer will be minus 48 divided by 48 is equal to minus 1. Alright, so you can do like this. Okay, put this in a bracket. So let us solve next question. This is our next question, number G. Let the missing integer be x. I want you to note down with me only so that you will be easy to understand. Just see the video properly first, pause it and try to solve it yourself. Alright, if you are not able to understand, go just make it rewind and try to learn it again. Try to listen the explanation properly. Okay, do not jump in any step, do not skip any video. Okay, otherwise you will not be able to understand. So 20 divided by x is equal to minus 2. So 20 into 1 by x, because x by 1 it is. So when this will be converted into x, it will become 1 and 1 will go up and x will come down. Alright, is equal to minus 2 is equal to 21 is 20 divided by x is equal to minus 2, isn't it? So next is 20. Okay, 20 is equal to minus 2 into x. This is quite tricky one, isn't it? Because this x is coming here. Oh, sorry, we can do like this. Minus 2 it will come here, isn't it? So minus 2 we can do this. And 2 1s are 2 10s are minus 2. Minus 10, sorry. Minus 10 is equal to x. Because this minus will go up it will be in the numerator, so x is equal to minus 10. So 20 divided by minus 10 is equal to minus 2. I hope you are clear with this. Sorry for the little mistake here. I don't want to go with that step because you'll get confused again. So I have done in a direct method. Just bring this 2 here, x over there, interchange it. Okay, so that you will feel easy to do the sum. Let us proceed to the next one. But we have number 8. So here is the question. What we are going to do? Let the missing integer be x. So in place of blank we are going to put x divided by, it is 4, alright. So 4 is equal to minus 3. So x is into, it is 4 by 1, so we can write 1 by 4 is equal to minus 3. So x1 is x by 4 is equal to minus 3. Here no need of exchanging. Here what we are going to do is x is equal to minus 3 into 4. So our answer will be x is 3 4 is 12, minus into plus is minus. So minus 12 divided by 4 is equal to minus 3. This is our answer. I hope you have understood. So student, these are the 4 questions which you will try it yourself. Okay, home assignment. This is not from your book. You will try it yourself. This is made by me, my own self. Okay, so A, B, C, D will be a home assignment. Okay. So after the completion of number 3 from exercise 1.3, 1.4, sorry, we have another question, that is number 4. Okay, so number 4 question state that write 5 pairs of integers a comma b such that a divided by b will be minus 3. One such pair is 6 minus 2. The example is given here. One pair means there should be 2 integers. Okay, 1 2 integers pair. You and your sister are a pair, isn't it? So this 2 integers, you have to consider such number, 5 pairs you have to write such number, so that when you divide that number you will get minus 3. Look at here, 6 comma minus 2 is minus 3, right? So this type of a number you have to write. So let us solve. Okay, so student, this is the overall question. Let me remind you again, we are doing number 4 from exercise 1.4. all right, the question was you have to write 5 pairs of integers a comma b such that when a is divided by b, the number or integer should be minus 3. all right, so pair, you have to write the number in a pair. So let us solve. The question is very easy. Okay, so if I choose 15 comma minus 5, okay, will it be okay? Will it be okay when I pair means 1 and 2? It should be in a couple. There should be 2 numbers. Okay, pair. So 1 pair means 2, 2 pair means 4, 3 pair means 6. So 1 pair means 2 number. Okay, 1 pair of integer means there should be 2 number. So that your number should be minus 3. Let us see whether this is valid or not. You have to get this number minus 3. all right, so when we divide 15 by minus 5, what we are going to get? 5 3s is 15, isn't it? So, or we can do like this, 15 divided by 5, 5 1s are 5 and 5 3s is minus 5. It is there minus 5, so minus will be gone there. So aren't we getting minus 3? We are getting minus 3, isn't it? So our first pair of number is 15 comma minus 5. all right, so let us see the number, another number. So minus 3 means it should be the multiplication of 5 3 7. 4 is not there because you are not going to get yes, we are going to get 12 comma minus 4. 4 3 is 12, so that also we can choose. So let us consider another number, that is okay, 21 comma minus 7 will be also okay, because when you divide minus 7 this one, it will be 7 3s is 21. This integer will this negative sign will go here in -3. So again another pair of number is 21 minus 7. So we got number 2 pair. We have to find 5 pairs of number, such numbers, okay, in which we are going to get -3. So let us consider another number, that is 18 comma -3, because 6 3s is 18. So we can consider this number -6 is equal to 6 3s is 18. This minus will go with this integer, so -3. Okay, this is also another pair. So number 4 pair will be, we can write this number, we can change the sign, we can write -18 and we can write 6. Why not? -18 divided by 6 is also -3, no? 6 3 is 18, -3 is there, no? Why we can't write this? We can do that. We can find the alternate way also. If you want to choose another number in which you are going to get -3, there are various number in which you can get -3. Alright, so let us see another number, that is -21 comma 7. If we do such, then 7 3s is 21, -3 we are going to get. So with this we are over with now 5 pairs. If suppose the question was 6 pair, then we could have written another number also. It was possible with -15 comma 3, isn't it? If we could have written -15 by 3, if we have written this number, then sorry, it is 5, not 3, it is 5. 5 3s is 15, it is -3. So if in your question they have asked 5 pairs of number, okay, so this is the first one in 15 comma -5. Don't do this rough walk here. This is just for explanation. Okay, you can do the rough walk in another side. Okay, so this is another pair of a number 21 comma -7. Another pair of number is 18 comma -6. Another pair of number -18 comma 6. They have asked us to find 5 pairs of number. All right, so -21 comma 7. If they have said say for 6 or 7, you could have written another number also. That you can try at home. Okay, you can try yourself, that you can find how many numbers instead of this number, whatever I have tried for, you can try for another number. You can show me. Okay, you can comment me down there. Okay, you can show me the number in which you can get -3. Okay, do that, try it. So student, we have completed number 4 question. All right, so this much for today. In the next class we are going to solve number 5. Very few questions are left, number 6, number 7. All right, for 5, 6 and 7 we are going to solve in the next class. All right, so see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe and healthy, and do not forget to practice. All right, so thank you everyone.